Okay, this is the dish breakdown where I break down a dish so you never have to rely on a recipe again. And today we're breaking down risotto.
Stunning risotto!
Now when it comes to making risotto, you're going to want to start off by sauteing some sort of allium. Now depending on the flavor that you're going for, this can be anything like an onion, shallot, or leek. And in terms of quantity, just use enough so that the flavor comes through. And once that onion is sauteed until it's translucent, add in your rice. Now when it comes to the rice, you're going to want to make sure that you choose the right type. And generally when making risotto, you're going to want to choose a starchier rice like carnaroli or arborio. And the reason being is that when you mix those starchier rices, you're agitating them, which releases a lot of starch. And that starch helps create creamy, luscious risotto. And for measurement's sake, just note that around 1 cup of dry rice will make around 4 servings of risotto. Now for cooking, risotto is generally made with some sort of broth or stock, but if you don't have that, water will suffice. Just make sure to heat up whatever liquid you do choose to use to ensure even cooking. Now before adding any heated liquid, you'll want to saute your rice with your onions just until that rice turns white. And once your rice turns white, take a decent dry white wine and add a hefty splash. Stir that all up until it's absorbed. Make sure your heat's at around medium-low, and then repeat that same process with your cooking liquid. Except when it comes to your cooking liquid, you'll want to make sure that you add around half a cup at a time. From this point on, the process is pretty repetitive. By that I mean you add half a cup of liquid at a time, stir until it's absorbed, and then do it again. And once your risotto is cooked to the stage right before al dente, add in that final half cup of liquid along with all of your add-ins. This is where you'll throw in some cheese, vegetables, or herbs, whatever you'd like. For depth of flavor, I generally like to add a little bit of miso paste. And then for richness, you can toss in a couple knobs of butter and then take that off heat and then let the residual heat do its job. Plate it however you'd like, but just note that if you can place it in a mold, it's overcooked.